Good morning, friends. How are you today? Mrs. Wise is feeling happy to see you today. And I'm excited because I have a lot of fun meetings today where I'm going to be able to see some of my friends, some of my grown-up friends, that kind of meeting. I'm feeling safe because I'm following the rules and I've been wearing my face covering, my mask. So that makes me feel safe. And I'm curious to see what this day has in store for me. Yeah, Mrs. Wise is going to mow her lawn after school today. My grass is getting kind of a little tall, and I like for it to look nice and neat. So I'm going to mow that lawn today. I want to welcome my friends that are in my class. I miss you so much. You've been such awesome hard workers. I've been very proud of all the work that you've been showing me on the dojo, so keep up the good work. I want to welcome any friends that maybe haven't been with us before that are here today. I hope you learned something new today and have a little fun. All right, so I'm going to think about, you know how we think about how we want our energy and our feelings just right and balance, right? Doesn't feel good when our body's moving too fast. Doesn't feel good when our body's too slow. But finding that in between for our energy and also the in between for our feelings, right? We don't want to be too mad or too happy. We want to find that nice balance in life, right? Where everything just feels good inside. It feels expected and it feels calm in your body and in your heart, right? So one of the ways that we can do that is that we can read a book. Mrs. Wise doesn't want to think about coloring today. I want to think about writing a book with you. I am reading a book with you. So I picked a special book called Goodnight Gorilla, because if we were in our classroom, we would be going on that field trip that we've been talking about, going to the zoo, right? So this week we get to pretend like we're going to the zoo. The zoo is closed right now. We can't go there, not right now. And we can't go to school right now, right? So I thought maybe we could read a book together about the zoo. Ready? Good Night Gorilla. This is by Peggy Rathmann. Look at the gorilla. What does he have? I see a gorilla and I see a zookeeper. It looks like his name is Joe. It says it on his name tag. So I think he's in charge of the animals. What did the gorilla take? The key? What do you think the key goes to? I don't know. Let's read this book and see. I'm just going to move my computer over a smidgen. Okay. Let's see what we got. Good Night Gorilla by Peggy Rathmann. That looks like a funny gorilla. Now, do you think this is a real story or a pretend story? Yeah, pretend. Why? Why do you think you know that? Let me just shut off my phone. Sometimes it makes funny noises. Okay. So what do you think? Oh, sorry. My dog is under there. I just kicked him by mistake. What do you think? You said it's a pretend story. Now, how do you know that? It's a fantasy or pretend story. How do you know? Well, it looks like these are pictures are drawn. They're not like actual like photographs, like pictures that we would take on our phone or our camera. They are, somebody drew these pictures, right? Let's see what happens. Good night, gorilla. I see a banana up there. Gorillas love bananas. Good night, gorilla. Uh-oh, the gorilla is taking the keys. Do you think he's gonna use it in his lock to get out of his enclosure at the zoo? That's like a cage in there? I don't know. Let's see what happens. He did it. Oh my gosh. Look at. He got out and he's sneaking up on that zookeeper. Does this usually happen at the zoo? No, this is not real. This is pretend. Good night, elephant, says the zookeeper, Joe. Uh-oh, what do you think our friend Gorilla's gonna do? He's letting out the elephant and the lion. Good night, lion. He's saying good night to all the animals because it's nighttime. But look at the gorilla. Oh no. Good night, hyena. This is the hyena. Good night, giraffe. Oh my gosh, all the animals are out and about. Good night, armadillo. Oh no, look, I see the gorilla and the elephant and the lion and the hyena. I even see is that a little mouse back there bringing a banana? Look at that giraffe. Look at all the animals. They're leaving the zoo. Can you see? They're leaving the zoo. They're following like a parade over here. They're following it to the zookeeper's house. Oh no. They're all going in his house. Look at this. The animals, do they belong in the house? Mm-mm. There's the zookeeper right here, and there's his wife. And look at, they're laying in the bed. Oh no, all the animals wanted to come home with the zookeeper. Look at them all laying around. Oh, the armadillo and the hyena are snuggling. That would be a little unexpected to see this. Good night, dear. Wait, did I miss a page? No. So the zookeeper's wife says, good night, dear. Look at the gorilla in the bed with them. Oh, the mouse found a snuggly spot inside the drawer there. That's so cute. Okay, let's see. Good night. 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 Wait a minute. Huh? Look at those eyes. Look at, he got caught. Look at them all. Oh no. And who's bringing the animals back? The zookeeper's wife is bringing all the animals back to their place. Back to the zoo you go, animals. Good night, zoo. Oh. Who still has the keys? The gorilla still has the keys. Oh no, is he going to let them out again? Good night, dear. Good night, says the zookeeper. And who's crawling into bed? The gorilla. This is such a silly story about zoo animals. Good night, gorilla, says the mouse. Zzz, says the gorilla. He's going to sleep right there, and he already ate his banana, his midnight snack. That's so cute. Oh, what a sweet story. That's a funny story. But I wonder if that's something that the gorilla keeper was expecting to happen in this story. Do you think it happens all the time to them because they live right across the street? I don't know. Well, that was a silly story. It's a pretend story, but it does talk about some animals that we might see at the zoo, right? We might see gorillas at the zoo. I've seen them there, and the giraffes. I've seen those at the zoo, right? And the lions with their very big roar. Yeah. So if you get a chance on our virtual learning this week, you'll see a fun way to see some of those animals. Okay, so make sure that you do that with your mom or your dad, right? Go ahead and check that out. All right, so for whole body listening today, let's make sure we're listening with our, can you show me those watching eyes? Listening ears? Do this. Quiet voice. Calm, quiet body. Show me those ready hands. All right, let's get rolling. Okay. Da, 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 da. We have a lot to do today. All right, are we ready? So it is still the month of May. Let's think about counting. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Help me. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is the 13th day of May. All right. So let's see in our. Hello, friends. I wonder if this is working now. I see that it's here and it's working. I'm going to end this and just see if our first part recorded. Okay, this might be a two-parter today.